Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Rockets Power Dancers. There you go, fans. Keep it going for your Rockets Power Dancers.
Bulls trail by 10. And finished off by Longley.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Maxwell kicks to Olajuwon. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Drops in the breakaway layup. And that's now 17 points for Jordan.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Now, here is Olajuwon. The 15-footer, good. Olajuwon's got 5.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Smith, the pass to Maxwell. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pippen misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Harper. Here's Longley. The layup off target. Here's Ori. It's hauled in by the Bulls. To the inside. Here's Longley. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Bulls trail by 8. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. And here they come. Good on the shot. He's got 6.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Smith with a wide open look. And it's Houston with another. Smith's gotten 6 baskets in 14 attempts. Here's Kukoc. Olajuwon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. 43 seconds left to play in the third. The drive by Jordan. Up the floor. And the basket by Maxwell. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Kukoc gets the bucket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Out to the wing. Here's Ori. Off the mark. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Rockets lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back to the fourth quarter of action getting started. Bulls trail by 5. We've got Ori. Smith is out there with Maxwell. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Thorpe in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
The 3 from Maxwell.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Rockets leading by 5. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Passes it to Thorpe. Kukoc grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 3. And again, Chicago running the court in transition.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Kerr's shot is good. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Chicago calls timeout. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Here's Smith following the basket by Michael Jordan. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Maxwell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And the Rockets with possession here. Smith dishes to Olajuwon. Pippen with the steal. Here's Harper. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The drive by Jordan. Maxwell kicks to Smith. A minute 42 left in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Maxwell. Cannot hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Kukoc kicks to Hart. It's rebounded by Houston. Ori's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He dishes it to Olajuwon. Good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
The drive by Jordan. Olajuwon with the block. And he gets it back. And they're able to recover.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Harper against Smith. But they'll get another chance. Horry against Kukoc. Just 3 to shoot. And here we go. Oh!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Maxwell. Six to shoot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Rodman, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Smith. Chicago grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. Buries it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
He gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. They trailed by 3. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 4. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's off. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's good.